Hello, my name is Kelsey, and today I'm going to take you through a short restorative yoga practice. Restorative yoga is a style of yoga that uses props to fully support the body. If you do not have these types of props that you would typically have access to in a studio setting, you can use pillows and blankets that you might have at home. For the sake of today's class, I do have access to these props, so I'm going to show you how to set yourself up in Konasana variation. That is a bound angle variation. So we're going to start by setting up ourselves kind of like a recliner. So you're going to bring one block on its lowest setting, or depending on what you have on its medium setting. I like the lowest. And then you're going to set up another block on its highest setting right above that. And you want these blocks to be touching one another. And then you're going to set a bolster up on an incline against those blocks. And you want to make sure that it feels nice and stable for you. Next, we always want to have head support. So if you're at home, you can always just use a pillow. But since I have a blanket here, I'll show you how to set yourself up a head support with a blanket. You're basically just going to take two corners of the blanket and fold them down and towards the middle, so you kind of have a little triangle shape here. And then you're going to fold that blanket over itself so that the rest of the blanket that you had creates a little roll for your neck. And you'll just set that at the top of your prop stack. So making sure that everything is nice and sturdy. Lastly, all you need to do is come around and sit at the base of your prop, and you want to be sure that the bolster or the pillow, whatever you're using to create your recliner, is right up against your lower back. So you want everything in your back body to be supported here. Then just bring your feet out in front of you, bring your legs out in front of you, a little bend of the knees so that you can slide another pillow or another bolster underneath your knees. And then you're going to extend your legs over that bolster or that pillow so that the knees are being supported by the prop. From here, all you have to do is lower yourself down. Make any adjustments that you notice or that you want as you get comfortable here. The goal or the purpose of restorative yoga is to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, to down-regulate your nervous system, to create a sense of relaxation and calm. If it's possible for you, invite in some darkness into the room that you're in, either by placing an eye pillow or a blanket over your eyes, or just by turning off the lights in your room. Just letting the arms rest down beside you. Closing your eyes if you haven't already. Noticing the natural rhythm of your breath. Allow your whole body to feel relaxed and at ease. The goal here is not to fall asleep, but it's possible that you will. And so just allow yourself to experience deep rest. Bringing your awareness to your breath if the mind is chattery. Softening any tension, any effort. And allow yourself to be here for a little bit of time. Restorative yoga poses can be held from anywhere from 5 minutes to 20 minutes at a time. And I'll be here when it's time for you to come out of this posture. So until then, just rest. And start to come back to your breath. Invite in a deeper breath now. Sense the supports beneath you. Become aware of the position of your body in relation to the supports beneath you. as well as the space around you. And the way that you come out of a restorative yoga pose is equally as important as how you set up for a restorative yoga pose. You can start by just starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rotate your wrists and your ankles, taking this process nice and slow. Maybe you rock your head a little bit side to side. And then you're going to bend your knees a little bit more, maybe bringing your feet onto the prop that was underneath your knees. And you're just going to let yourself roll over to one side and off of the prop beneath your back and lay down onto your right side or whichever side you leaned onto, letting that bottom arm be a little rest to your head. Taking a pause here to acknowledge the moment between resting and waking. And as you feel ready, moving with as much ease as possible, slowly lift yourself up. Come back to a seat on your mat. Take a moment to lower your eyes down or close the eyes. Notice how you feel. Bring your palms together in front of your heart space, Anjali Mudra, the symbol of mutual respect, recognizing the light within yourself and the light that is within every other being that you will encounter on your path. And we close by bowing the head towards the hands and saying, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today for this short restorative yoga practice. I hope that you feel more aware of what to expect if you were to take a restorative yoga class, whether it's with me or with somebody else. Restorative yoga should always be done with the most comfort possible. Anything less is not restorative yoga. So wherever you are, whether you're in your home, whether you're in a studio, I encourage you to take care to the maximum degree. Alrighty. Thank you again for joining me today. I hope that this practice has served you well, and I'll practice again with you soon. Namaste.